and welcome back. So today we are in the kitchen and today we are making healthy, delicious, super yummy, kid approved, picky husband approved, and nothing like no sugar, nothing inside of them, banana muffins. However, to make these delicious banana muffins, I am not the expert, but I would like to call in the chef of the day. And she's gonna be the chef, I'm gonna be the sous chef, and she's gonna help us make these muffins. So without further ado, let me introduce the chef, Miss Liberty. Would you come on in? You just like popped up. Whoa, it's the chef, it's Liberty. Anyway, this is Liberty.
I'm so glad to be on here today.
You are?
Yes, I'm so glad to be on here today. It's my first time being on this YouTube channel.
And since they're watching us on Mommy's YouTube channel, what do they need to make sure they do? Tell them.
You need to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if that subscribe button is red, make it turn gray.
So if the subscribe button's red, hit it and make it turn gray. Ring the bell, right?
That notification bell.
The notification bell, and anything else I need to do?
And make sure you subscribe so you can be a super cooker like us.
There you go. We're done. I don't need to, she needs to introduce me on every video. You heard her. You don't want to disappoint a 6-year-old. All right, so we are going to make some healthy banana muffins. And my kids love these. We love to bake together. And this is something we make pretty often, huh?
I've been baking.
She's been baking. She's been cooking. She makes oatmeal, eggs. What else do you make? Muffins. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. So
it's my first time making muffins, but I'm gonna be the head.
Yes, she's gonna be the head, the main.
I'm gonna mix.
Okay, so the first thing we have is we have 3 bananas. And Liberty's gonna mash them up for me. We have 3 bananas.
Look at me go.
Look at her go. We have 3 bananas. She's mashing them up. You wanna get all the chunks out. Okay, they can hear that very loudly. Oh. All right, so while she's mixing that.
I have to be quiet because my sister.
So while we're gonna add 1, and we're just gonna get our mixing bowl. You don't need to dirty several bowls. You're gonna put an egg right into there. You are also going to put half of a cup of Greek yogurt, non-fat Greek yogurt. This is gonna help make the muffins super moist. I think that's probably good, sweetheart. Mix it up, give it a good mix. So 1/2 of a cup
Let's do some chunks on the sides.
Okay, well, can you mix and not beat? Mix and not beat?
Like this?
Yes, but can you do it quieter? So 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. We have a 1/4 cup of honey going.
That side.
1/4 cup of honey.
Mom, I thought I was gonna put this side.
I was letting you mix. I was letting you be the chef.
I'm done.
Okay, so let me, so a 1/4 cup,
Chef is done.
a 1/4 cup of honey right into the bowl. We're basically adding
It smells good.
all the wet ingredients. We're gonna have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. This is the only oil, the only butter that's gonna be in there. Here you go, chef.
But even if your daughters don't like normal yogurt like me, I do not like normal yogurt. Right, Mom?
No, you don't.
I will not eat it plain.
But you like it in here.
Yes.
She doesn't even know it's in there.
No, I will. You will not get me eat it plain.
All right, then we have 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract.
It smells so good, I won't eat it.
We have 1 tablespoon.
That looks disgusting right now.
Shh, do you know what this is? What's that? 1 tablespoon of what?
Coconut oil.
Nope, we already put the coconut oil in. What is that?
Milk.
What kind of milk?
It's nut milk. Whatever kind of nut. I don't know what kind of nut.
Well, either unsweetened almond or unsweetened cashew milk. Either one is fine. So that is all of our, don't forget the bananas, chef. Get the bananas in there.
If you haven't subscribed to my mommy's channel, subscribe now before you miss a chance to get, well, when her merch comes out, make sure you click that subscribe button and click it now, and make sure you go to mommies.com. Well, was it gonna that be called?
Let's just focus on banana.
Just go and buy her merch and click that and smack that.
She says the other day, Mom, when you have merch, will you make some in my size? I said, Liberty, are you being prophetic? She goes, yeah, we gotta have some in my size. So anyway, we have all the wet ingredients inside of here. We have all the wet ingredients inside of here, and we are going to put this on the mixer, and we are going to let it mix.
I want to mix it.
Hold on, we're gonna put it on the mixer, baby. We're gonna let it mix on medium-high for 1 minute. You wanna let it get as smooth as possible, all incorporated. There are no dry ingredients in yet. So we're gonna go ahead and move this over to the KitchenAid and let it mix for a minute. Paddle attachment, and we are gonna turn that up to medium-high.
Hi.
And let it mix. Mixing for just about a minute. You can see how smooth that is. Now we're gonna add 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour right into the,
Gosh, some got my finger.
there we go. Now we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda right there. Go ahead and dump that in, Chef.
It doesn't look good.
Dump it in.
It's
And then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Salt.
Okay. And we're going to mix this until combined. Just until it's combined. Combined, we're gonna add 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. And because Liberty could not decide, she picked what?
Both. I'm gonna pour both in.
So she has some jumbo and some mini. Go ahead and pour them in. And we're just gonna mix this up until they're combined, and then it's gonna go into the muffin pans. And I just have a regular muffin pan, and I don't like to use paper liners, so I'm just gonna take some cooking spray, and I'm just going to coat each one with just a little bit of cooking spray. And that's gonna have the muffins come out nice and clean, no paper. And there we go. There's our muffin pan, completely coated with cooking spray. Ta-da! It's ready for some muffins!
She's the sous chef.
I am the sous chef. While the sous chef is taste testing, we're gonna fill up all, this will make 12 good sized muffins. So we're gonna take our batter and just put it into the mold equally until we get them all filled up. And I just take a tablespoon, fill it up, and right in it goes. Last thing we're gonna do before these go in the oven is just sprinkle a few chocolate chips right on top of them. How am I doing, Chef?
Wait, can I do?
Okay, these babies are done. They are gonna go into a 350-degree preheated oven and get all nice and browned and fluffy and yummy. Now those are gonna bake at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. So I set the timer for 22 minutes. I'll check them, and if they come out clean with a toothpick, or I know the consistency, I've made them enough by now, they will be ready to eat. Just depending on your oven, they could be done in 20, but I always set mine to 22, check them, and then if they need a couple minutes longer, they have a couple minutes longer. The oven, they come. Num, num, num. There they are. These have been cooling for a couple minutes. I like to let them cool for about 5 minutes just so they don't fall apart when I'm trying to take them out of the pan. And at this point, I'm just gonna take them out and put them on a plate. And I just grab them out with my hand. Okay, so we have 12 muffins. Now these are like good sized muffins. Here, I'm gonna put one on a plate so you can see. These are 170 calories a piece. If you want to make 15 smaller muffins, there'll be a few less calories, and you can always leave out the half a cup of chocolate chips, but I don't know. Life's too short without chocolate, isn't it? All right, so the real truth. Are you gonna taste test it for us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Take a big old bite in the camera.
I didn't need to get my hair.
Ooh, we got some ooey gooey chocolate.
Yeah.
Delicious as always. And look at how fluffy these are. Like, they really are fluffy. You would never know that the only thing you used to sweeten these was honey. Well, and some chocolate chips, of course, but super good muffin, 170 calories. You know that when you're giving it to your kids, it's not full of butter, it's not full of oil, it's not full of sugar, and it's still delicious. She goes in for a second bite. So anyway, if you haven't given the video a thumbs up, make sure you do that. Hit that red subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and don't forget to get ooey gooey and tag us on social media when you make these with your kiddos. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next one.
And get her merch.
Bye.